sites. But we start this hour as US President Donald Trump says that he is not seeking a summit with Chinese President Xi Jinping, but would consider visiting China if invited by Xi, which Trump confirmed had already been extended. Trump clarified on Truth Social, "I may go to China, but it would only be at the invitation of President Xi, which has been extended. Otherwise, no interest." While no meeting has been finalised, discussions have mentioned the possibility of a stopover during the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summit in South Korea, scheduled for October the 30th to November the 1st. The third round of US-China trade talks are taking place in Stockholm this week, and they may help set the stage for any future leaders' summit. Well, joining us on the programme to discuss the significance of a potential meeting between Presidents Trump and Xi and also these ongoing trade talks is Roger C. Liu, an assistant professor at the National Sun Yat-sen University, joining us live from Taipei. Roger, thank you ever so much for taking the time to speak with us. What's the significance, not just for regional and bilateral relations between the US and China, but what's the significance for the whole global scale if this meeting between Trump and President Xi does take place?
Well, can you come again? Sorry, I didn't get your question.
Yes, Roger, I'm just looking for the significance globally of a potential meeting between Trump and President Xi in the wake, of course, of tariff tensions and also tensions between China and Taiwan.
Okay, I think for Donald Trump, this is very important because that will show, he's seeking to demonstrate his power to control the international affairs, which has been so far, when it comes to the management of the great power relations, actually, Donald Trump has not been doing a good job since he had been trying to meddle between Russia and Ukraine, but it's not working really well. So China becomes a very and final ultimate goal for Donald Trump to manage his great power relations. And that is very important because China means not only business opportunities, but also great players in this region. So he has to show to his audiences, target audiences, that he can manage China. He can get China to cooperate in the areas that he wants. And most importantly, he can make China to bring in investments and opportunities and job opportunities as well. So that was, I think, what Donald Trump wants is this, to show that the U.S. actually has strength, regain strength under his leadership.
Yes, and Roger, let's look now towards those negotiations and trade talks. A third round of discussions between US and Chinese delegations taking place in Stockholm. Of course, the world's top two economies coming together to try and hash out an extension of a deal that was previously agreed in London and Geneva before that. What could the ramifications be if that deal isn't done and a further tariff conflict takes place?
Well, I think most of the thorny issues has been solved. The biggest one actually is the rare earth elements that the U.S. needs for its semiconductor and other industries. While the Chinese will want to use this to exchange for more opportunities to access the advanced chips or semiconductor chips that we will need it to train its AI. And this has been solved, so the coming ones, I think, will not be of a big issue. We will see that very likely that sometime in this year, Trump and Xi will meet in Beijing, and they will be talking about this not only trade issues, but also the tariff issues and all the other possible collaborative gestures that China and the U.S. can take all together in the Indo-Pacific region.
Yes, absolutely, Roger. Please do stay with us. Of course, these trade discussions coming ahead of deadlines. China's is August